seconds until deployment. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready.
I don't know.
Okay. I'll attack the enemy generator.
Heavy hostile in the midfield.
The Sworders have our flag. Our flag is secure. The Diamond Sword generator has been destroyed.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know that I'd say that the TV show is popular just because it's zombies. It's also very well written. I get the appeal of zombies, though. I think I'd really like to see a genuinely good survival game. I mean, like Daisy is such a hack, and Warzy is garbage. So, something like, you know, like Fallout or Skyrim, but done as a zombie survival. That would be good.
We have the Sworders flag. Right up. Round our base. The Sworders have our flag.
Take the flag from me.
The generator has been destroyed.
Awesome.
Diamond Sword has secured their flag. Our flag is secure. Diamond Sword has our flag.
And then there was supposed to be Zombie U for the Wii U, but
We have the Sworders
how
flag.
good it actually ended up being, I haven't played it, but I haven't heard anything good about it either.
Diamond Sword secured their flag.
Well, I look at a lot of the games for the Wii that are supposed to be some kind of special super thing, and holding the little controller out in front of you to do stuff, it's not appealing to me. It's neat as a little, you know, menu display or something like that with the touch, but to actually hold it up for gameplay, it's just awkward.
I'll retrieve our flag.
Son of a...
I am rated.
Okay.
Awesome.
The Wii U controller is great for the silly little games. You can play Mario and whoever can be watching the TV at the same time. That's great. I like that. Anything else? I mean, it just seems so gimmicky for everything
We have the
else.
Sworders flag.
As it's a streaming television. That's the part that is the best feature of the Wii U, as far as I'm concerned.
I'll retrieve our flag. Diamond Sword has secured
Yeah, there's
their flag.
tanks, there's some sort of flying thing, kind of a hover motorcycle. This is not going to go well. Ah.
Diamond Sword has secured their flag.
There is some validity, I think, to the idea of
We have the
movement-based
sword as
controls.
flag.
They're just not there yet. I mean, the Wii had a lot of that. It had all the most important stuff. What makes perfect sense for a Wii game is to have some sort of lightsaber Star Wars game, obviously.
Defend our generator.
Just your basic movement controller is kind of slick. I don't know how many people actually want the Kinect. Who wants to be in their living room exercising? With the exception of the people that got Wii Fit. That's a whole different box of frogs entirely.
Command completed. I'll attack the enemy generator. We have the sword as flag.
Awesome.
Diamond Sword has secured their flag.
I've never played it. How bad is it?
Diamond Sword has our flag.
When you gonna learn?
I don't know. That's too bad.
Disney makes some good stuff. Although I seem to remember hearing that Epic Mickey 2 kind of sucked.
Heavy medium hostile. Get around the enemy. We have the sword as flag. Hostile. Nearby.
Awesome.
Great shot. The Diamond Sword generator has been destroyed. Awesome.
I don't have a problem with Disney owning Star Wars at all. I thought I would for a bit. Thought about it a little more. Realized, you know,
Diamond
George
Sword
Lucas really
secured
hasn't
their
done
flag.
anything good for the Star Wars franchise in what can be measured in decades. So, how much worse can Disney possibly be?
Heavy hostile. Nearby. Diamond Sword has secured their flag. Get the enemy! Get the enemy!
Oh, that's the worst kind of free-to-play I've ever seen. That was ridiculous. The whole point of free-to-play is to make a game so good that everybody wants to keep playing. That's what Tribes is. Tribes is just fantastic. It's a great game. And it makes you want to pay because it's so awesome and you want to get more cool stuff. But they didn't take away half the game and put it behind a pay barrier. The Star Wars, the Old Republic did. It was terrible.
We have the Swordless flag. Diamond Sword has our flag. Give me the flag. Medium hostiles around our base. Stand decline. Around our base. Upgrade our base turret.
I don't know.
Diamond Sword has secured their flag.
King Isle, or King's Isle.
Shut.
What's King's Isle? Or is that a development studio and not a game?
Heavy hostile in the midfield. I have the enemy flag. Get the enemy flag.
Wizards 101. I gotta be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about, and I usually pride myself on knowing what the hell's going on in the game industry. Well, there's a phenomenal amount of pay-to-win stuff designed for kids, right? I mean, all that, basically all of the iOS apps, any of the games that way, you can't progress unless you pay money.
Thanks. The enemy is in the way.
Well, and technically they can get away with that if they want, right? Because you don't have to pay.
We have the Swordless flag. Upgrade our generator. Diamond Sword has secured their flag.
Oh, it's a trial. Yeah, that's false advertising.
Diamond Sword has our flag. We have the Swordless flag. Great shot. Oh, that's too bad.
I'm trying to think of the last free-to-play game that I played that I actually thought was kind of a pay-to-win sort of thing. And I can't.
Find the enemy center. Find the enemy center. Attack the enemy center.
I mean, there was some of that in oh, what was that game? It was an iOS game, Dragon Veil. My girlfriend got it, and so I got it. And you just sit around, you know, you're on the can, play some iOS games. Why the hell not? And it was definitely like that. It's just like anything else. You have all of these timers, right? And of course, money unlocks the timers. But for those of us with a jailbroken phone, getting free in-item purchases from the App Store is not exactly difficult. It may well be that Android is better. However, there are issues that you will run into with Android.
Diamond Sword secured their flag.
For example, my iPhone has never crashed.
Destroyed.
I have a number of friends with Android phones that cannot say the same
Diamond
thing.
Sword has secured their flag. A Diamond Sword generator has been destroyed.
But yeah, anything made by Zynga would be terrible free to play.
Oops. Destroy the enemy! Destroy the enemy turret! Acknowledged. Repair our generator. The enemy generator is destroyed. Repair our generator. Retake our base. Retake our base. Shasmut. Shasmut. We have the Swordless flag.
Well, I'm not saying that every Android phone will crash or has crashed, but I'm not a normal phone user. I tend to abuse the thing quite some. Not physically, like throw it around kind of thing, but a lot of unintended software.
Generators back online.
And other friends that do the same thing, they have issues with their phones.
Our generator has been destroyed. Retake our base. The enemy is in our base. Retake our base. Light hostile. Nearby. Retake our base. Defend our generator. Repair our generator.
What would make a phone crash? Too many apps open at any one time, apps that don't necessarily give back the memory that they're supposed to. I don't know, all kinds of stuff.
That was crazy. Thanks.
Never had a phone lockup where you had to physically turn it off? Or in the case of some of the BlackBerry phones and things like that, have to take the battery out because there was no real hard off?
Nice.
Had a couple of friends that have had to do that regularly. You know, I've seen it done on Blackberry Bold and Curve, both did it. And I can't remember if it was the battery issue. I have my doubts because I don't think you could take the battery out of it, but it was the Galaxy S2. One of them had issues with it.
The diamond sword generator has been destroyed. Diamond sword has our flag. Defend artillery. Defend. We have the sword and flag. Defend artillery. Defend artillery.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Our generator's back online.
But I like the iPhone. That implies that I have a use for a 3D camera. I assure you, I do not have a use for a 3D camera.
Great shot. Diamond sword has secured their flag. Our flag is secure. Hi. Basil. Good game. Medium plus. The enemy flag. Round our base. Get the enemy flag.
Well, on the topic of the multiple cameras thing, iOS 4, iPhone 4S and above has got camera on the front, camera on the back.
Our generator has been destroyed. Light hostile. Around our base. The soldiers have our flag. What? Great shot. Our flag is secure. Our generator's back online. Diamond sword has our flag.
Yeah, probably.
The diamond sword generator has been destroyed. I'll attack the enemy vehicle. Get the enemy flag. Light hostile. Nearby.
I don't think this game is ever going to end.
Diamond sword has our flag. Our flag is secure. I'll go for the enemy flag. Light hostile. Nearby.
Either you guys play Tribes?
Is that the best you can do? Oh, that's not bad. We have the swordless flag. Diamond sword has secured their flag. What? Nearby. Great now. The soldiers have our flag. Disrupt the enemy defense.
I don't know that I'd say PlanetSide is very similar to Tribes. I gave it a shot, and it's another one with a steep learning curve, actually.
Our flag is secure. Alright! God, what's wrong with you? We have the Swordless flag. Diamond Sword has a flag. Diamond Sword has secured that flag. Our flag is secure. We have the Swordless flag. One hostile. Nearby. Diamond Sword has secured their flag.
Wow.
We have the Swordless flag.
Oh, it sucks when you watch death coming right at you. Realize it's too late to do anything about it.
The Diamond Sword generator has been destroyed. Diamond Sword has secured their flag. The Sworders have our flag. Great shot. Our flag is secure. We have the Sworders flag. Diamond Sword has secured their flag. We have the Sworders flag.
It's free. Free is always nice.
Our flag is secure. The Sworders have our flag. Our flag is secure. I knew we were going to win. We have captured the Diamond Sword flag. Cheers, bot. Cheers, bot. I don't know.
That was the longest match I've ever had. It just kept going and going and going. I think I've had enough. I'm gonna close it down. I'll chat with you guys later.